Hey everyone! Alright, I'm a little slow on the uptick this morning. Woo! But the dogs are not, right? How are you everyone? How is everything? We are here for Cricut Chat. It's Thursday. I always drag on Thursday. How is everyone? So today we're going to be talking. I'm trying to adjust here. Good morning, Lynn. Hi, Bren. Hi, Susan. Hi, Leslie and Tandra. How are you, Vicky? Hi, Vicky and Pam and Jonna, Loretta. Good morning to everyone. Hi, Dawn from Facebook, and Christine and Daryl. How are you, Sally? Yes, it is very chilly here in New England, north of Boston. That's where I'm at. And we are expecting a very large storm up the eastern seaboard, what we call a nor'easter or nor'easter. That's how they say it around here, nor'easter. And we are going to be covered in snow, which I don't mind. But we'll be covered in snow this time on Saturday, I think. I think it's coming on Friday, which the kids don't like because they like to have a snow day. But I like the snow, and so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are all safe and cozy and warm in your places of residence, and you're prepared for the snow if you're expecting it and everything. We are, let's see, this week we are still working on Valentine's, but we've also been working on we did something for the Lunar New Year. And tomorrow, no different. Tomorrow is Freebie Friday, and we are going to. The reason why I have this screen up is because we are going to come here with. This is the company is called Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, and their website is barely.art. And we're going to be making a really cute card from here. That's a freebie. So we're going to go to products, and you see all SVGs right here, and you will see that they have, and they've added more. Okay, they've even added a cake topper that is a Fiesta cake. Oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, so they've added the zodiac animals here. And oh, you can also get the little bear from Barely Art and some red envelopes. But this is what we're going to be doing. It is a Lucky Lantern card for the Lunar New Year. It features, you can't really tell, but in the middle, it features a lantern that's sort of 2D. It's kind of cool. And we're going to do that. So all you need to do is add it to your cart and check out, and then download it to your Cricut Design Space. I'll show you how to do that tomorrow. But I just wanted to get you sort of up and going in case you want to cut it out ahead of time. So today is kind of special because I have taken something that already exists in Design Space, and I kind of reverse engineered it, so to speak, to make a very very frilly heart Valentine. And I want to show you how I did it. And we're going to put it together. We also are using some nice vinyl today for it. And I'm going to show you, this part does not have the vinyl, but because it's been through a couple of iterations. So here is the actual. I'm going to move my little light over so you can see better. But it's basically 4 hearts that I've made very large, and they fold here on the side, and then they fold like this. And then when you open it up, boom, and you can have your message right here, which I've just finished cutting out. And so I think this is really a fun, and we're going to put a message on the front that says Valentine. So this is fun, and I want to show you how I did it, because one of the things when we did the monster yesterday, I started thinking, someone said, "Oh, well, those are very different Valentine colors," and I started thinking, well, I mean, you can change up existing cards, and and start with something and then end up with something totally different. And that's, I think, is a great place, because I mean, why reinvent the wheel? I mean, I started, when I started this idea for this card, I was reinventing the wheel. And this was my first shot at it, which was, I actually like literally put this together by hand, and I put this square here, but then I thought, I think I'd like the hearts, but so I went and I started looking at some old images, and I'm going to show you which image I used. Okay, so I'm going to start off, and I'll give you this file. It's all made from what's it made from? Shapes, and also everything that is Cricut Access. So let's start off new. Um, we're gonna go new, okay? And all right, I'm just checking the thing. Dawn, it usually shows up. Okay, so all right, we're gonna start off new, and we're gonna go over to images. Now we're gonna go back to an image set that we were at actually yesterday. So we're gonna go to all images, and then we're choosing image sets right here. And remember, image sets are just the groupings of images that are put in there. And some of these are from older images, like when when we worked with cartridges with the Cricut. And this one is the same sort of thing. So we're going to put in the word crazy, and we're going to scroll down. I'm not really sure which one this came from. It either came from Crazy Cool Cards or came from Crazy Cute Cards. So let's go to the Cool Cards one first and see what we got. Yep, it's from the Crazy Cool Cards. It's actually this frog, which, to be honest, doesn't appeal to me. Some people like frogs, but doesn't appeal to me. And probably, if you're looking at it, you're probably going, how that's a card. Okay, you don't see how awesome this card actually is. So let's add it to the canvas, and it's going to show you how awesome it is. It's basically going to give us the shape of our card. There we go. So it's obviously it's green, and so we're going to take away the envelope because we don't need to talk about the envelopes. So here it is. There is actually our base of our card right here. And it is green, but we're going to switch it over to, the first thing we'll do is ungroup it, and then we're going to switch this to red. Okay. Because I want my Valentine to be red. But I also want, I don't want frog eyes, so I'm going to eliminate that. So I want these pieces, but I don't want the frogs. I mean, I could keep the kiss me, but I'm going to start kind of from scratch. So what I want to do here is I want to, let me just get rid of these frogs. Okay, let's actually look at the black frog. So we're going to hit contour. Actually, before, okay. But before we hit contour, we're going to duplicate this. Sorry. So we're going to hit contour. Okay, then. Okay, then. And once we, I don't know why she's all upset, but okay. So once we hit contour, we're going to go to this. This is the contour box. We're going to hit hide all contours. Now, when you hide all contours, it really doesn't hide all the contours. It leaves one. And that's the one we want to leave, which is the left heart. Okay. So here is the left heart. We're going to do the same thing, but with the right heart on this one. So hide all contours, then click on the right heart and click off the left heart. And then we have now these two free flowing bits of heart, which we can change the color. Let's go ahead and change it to this pink, because the green and the black, ick. All right. So there's our two pieces, and they're going to go over here. Let's move this. They're going to go over here and here. Okay. And then this. So okay, so this is going to go on the outside of the card. So let's just do that real quick. We're just going to contour out the frog. And we'll just hide all contours, and there is for the outside of the card. And then for the inside of the card, we have this. I want to separate all these pieces because I want to make them different different paper. Like I want to use glitter, I want to use foil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. Actually, I'm going to do it, I think, 3 times. All right, so 3 times. So we're going to go in here and we're going to hide all the contours again, which is fine. That's what we want. Here is our top piece. Then for the second one, we're going to hide all the contours, and then we'll take this bottom piece, you see, and then this next one, we are actually, I'm going to duplicate it again, and we're going to hide all the contours again on these, but we're just going to take the left heart, half heart, not this. You see? And see what I'm doing? I'm breaking up this piece that is all one piece into different pieces. This is going to let me do my thing as far as use different colors. Oops, I accidentally contoured out the heart and left the frog. I can go back. Let's get that part and get rid of that that frog. Okay, so now all of these pieces are independent of one another, and I can decide which colors and everything. And I could also still work on the size because I want this to be big. I want this to be like it's all about hearts and giving you my heart and stuff. So I want to go look for something that says something like I give you my heart or something like that. Just kind of really big and showy. So let's put it all together and just group it together by going align, center, and then we'll group it and we'll talk about size. So right now it's like 6.5 inches, which is going to create a very small card. I need my card to be big and bold and like in your face. So I am going to change the width to 11. And this is you're going to need to use 12 by 12 inch paper, but we all probably have that. And we're going to use the base here is going to be red. So now we have an 11-inch heart, and every other piece, because we grouped it together, all the other pieces are going to follow suit. Now we have to decide what we're going to do with these pieces. I was thinking that we'll make this top piece the place where we're going to put the saying. Okay, so, or the sentiment. So let's turn it white because I'm going to cut it out in black and black and pink. So I want it to be able to be very legible. Okay, so there's that one. And then this bottom one, I'm thinking, what did I decide on this last bottom one? Oh, glitter. I have this wonderful glitter cardstock that I got from Michael's. I'll show you what it is. That comes in all different pinks. So I'm going to change this color to remind me to a pink, but I'm going to go advanced and just make it a little bit darker. You can do whatever you want here, but this is to indicate to me that it's going to be glitter. Okay, so then we've got these 2 hearts on the left hand side. Now you could go either way on this. I thought, okay, I'll get some really nice paper and also some foil. But then I thought, does the left heart become all foil and the right heart become the paper? Or maybe we should do it so that it's like opposite. So this is the left heart, this is the right heart on the right hand side bottom, and then foil. So in order to do that, I just need to change the colors around here. So I can either just click on this and choose up here the colors, which is probably the easiest thing, right? And then on this one, I've got to change it to that pink. All right. Now we have this. This is the external color. And I think it's probably a good idea if this is not the same as the foil. So I'm just going to choose any old color to just kind of distinguish that it's got to cut on a separate color. So now we actually have something that maybe if you were new and looking at this, you might say, this is kind of a weird color scheme. But in your head, you understand that these are going to be the same. These are going to be the same. This is going to be slightly different in these two. Okay. Now let's talk about the sentiment and the outside of the card. So I think because it's hearts, oh, love the paper. Yeah. Okay. So I think that it's something having to do with all my heart or all my love or something like that. So let's go on over to images. And we're going to need to go back to the general images. So let's, if we type in my heart. I don't think it's going to, no, because this is actually, we're still in the image set. I do not like when this happens. And I want to be all images, browse all images, but does anybody have the same problem where once they've, okay, here we go. So now we're in all images. So let's type in something like my heart and see what we got. I was thinking, if it was shaped like a heart, like this, mon coeur, which is French for my heart, that's really cool. But heart shape's going to work out for us, right? Look over here. You make my heart smile, but this is good too. My heart belongs to you. It's two color, but don't let that throw you off. So let's go ahead and choose that one. And we're going to make it so that it fits onto this top one. So we're going to unlock it and we're just going to kind of stretch it a little bit so that it's going to sort of take up that entire heart. So let's stretch it. Now this is a two color image that we're going to cut out of vinyl, and it's going to be so much easier to cut this out of vinyl. I'm going to show you how to sort of layer them, and this is going to look great. My heart belongs to you. Now we need something on the front of the card, which is this piece right here. So let's go back to images and let's try, I don't know, Valentine. Do you want to say we did that earlier in the week, but it works. So let's go looking for some pretty stylized Valentine. And kind of like this one, it's really pretty and it will stand on its own. So let's choose that one. Now, we don't want to get all crazy with the colors. So what I would suggest is that you match the red here with the Valentine here. So in order to do that, first, let's just make sure it's going to fit on our outside here. My dog is now snoring. She's so loud. She's like a little piggy. Anyway, okay, so we're going to switch these colors from the red and pink to match. So what we're going to use here is color sync. That's right up here. It's like another column next to your layers. So hit color sync. Now color sync basically presents all the colors that are in this file. So if you look down here, so there's our base and these are all of our little things. And there is the My Heart Belongs to You in black. We'll keep it in black. There are the hearts that are here and then the Valentine. So what we want to do is to take and move either the heart or the Valentine, but we want them to be both the same color. So I'm going to just move the hearts to Valentine. And you will see now we have one less color that we're dealing with. And then we have these and they match. Okay, now we're ready to cut and assemble this. And so we're going to go ahead and hit cut and cut this out. So when we're cutting out vinyl, so these are all just the pieces that we're going to cut out. Okay, but when we're cutting out vinyl that's two colors, you're going to actually have two separate mats. So here, this is the mat that says my heart belongs to you. And then this is the mat that has the second layer of the heart belongs to you, and then this Valentine. So I think because we got it in this week's mystery box, we'll go back to using that Sensei holographic vinyl, and we'll cut this out. Now, I just want to show you, we're not going to actually cut it out because it takes a while to cut out, but I'm going to show you how to select the right setting here. So for this mat, the number 8 mat, we're going to choose the setting for holographic vinyl. So we're going to go to browse all materials, and we're going to choose from the drop down box vinyl, and we're going to look for right here holographic sparkle vinyl. That's what we're going to use for that. Okay, and we'll cut that out, weed it, and then put it with the black one. Okay, so I'm not going to do any cutting today because I figure there's enough going on with the other stuff. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. So again, here is the way the card's going to look at that 11-inch size, and it has these as opposites and this pretty glitter, and then this is where the message is going to go, and then you fold it like this, and then here is where it's going to say Valentine. Okay, so I've already cut out all the pieces, including the vinyl. And again, we can do all kinds of different variations with this, and which is what all this stuff is, because I cut out a whole bunch of stuff ahead of time. And so let me just sort everything out. All right, here we go. So these are all of our pieces that we're going to need. Maybe there might be one extra piece in here. So these are the pieces we're going to need. Let me move this. I need a bigger space. Yikes. Okay. All right. So trying to get rid of this. Okay, here we go. So this is the main piece, and you'll see it has scoring here, like across, and then this way and this way, which means, so it's across and an X. So this is not going to get folded. This is not going to get folded, but the two side ones are, so that we can fold the card. So let's go ahead and fold on the score line like that. And for this paper, this is Cricut paper. It's nice and thick. So I like to fold it both ways so that it gives it a lot of movement. So I'm doing now the side. I'm going to refold it here. And then let's do the other side like this. And refold it like this. Okay, so now you have to train it the first time you do it. So now what you're going to do is on the right hand side, we want the heart to fold and come in like this. So you have to kind of train it. And then the left side the same. So here you go. We're just folding it. So now we have a heart. You see? Boom, boom, boom. Now it's just decoration. But that's going to be your card. You're going to give it to somebody. They're going to see this upside down heart. And then they're going to open it up and whammo, they're going to see, you know, this beautiful, my heart, and all of these different colors. So let's take all the colors. So we've got a nice glitter. Look at that glitter. Isn't that awesome? I told you I got that at Michael's. I'm going to show you the package. So there's that beautiful pink glitter and just plain old white. And let's see, I've got some foil. All right, Rita, get your act together here. Okay, So here is this nice paper. I'm going to show you where that came from too. So we're going to use the foil. Remember, we're doing this so that, is this the right way? Yes, because even though they look similar, you do definitely need to make sure you get the half heart facing the right way. And then there's my other heart. So this is the lineup, and then on the front will be a different thing. So let's go ahead and glue all these things into place. Now you can doll this up any way you like if you want to, add other things. But for me, it looks pretty good, and I've used a couple of different special color paper, so I think it looks pretty awesome. But do you, as I always say, do you. And if you want to change the color scheme, change the color scheme. I don't care. This is all about you, and what you want to do. And this is art. It's creativity in process. So let's not forget that. You can take artistic license. All right, so I am just gluing in place all of my pieces. And okay, here we go. Hey, while I'm gluing in place, I just want to remind you that there's only today left for our giveaway for January. We'll have another one in February. And so if you didn't, if you're just hearing about this now, so you didn't get a chance, that's okay. You can always join us for the next month. We do it every month. Every month I give away $500 worth of Cricut product, and that's courtesy of our friends at Cricut. Thank you very much, Cricut. And let's see, I want to do this outside piece. Is this it? No, I think I'm going to use this pink for this outside piece. I don't know if it's going to show up okay. I might have to decide to change this out, but we'll try it. Okay. So now actually we're done. And this card, let's have a look at what the size is. It's less than 6 inches, about 6 inches folded. And then this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will fit into a 5 by 7 inch card envelope. So you don't have to worry about the envelope, or you can just give it to somebody. That's what I always do. But all right, so let's talk about the vinyl. So I've cut out in both, let's see, this is the glitter cardstock, holographic glitter vinyl. And I have to find the Valentine one. And then this is the My Heart Belongs to You. I cut it out several times. And let's just cut out one out of these 3 that I cut out. All right, here we go. She keeps getting louder and louder with her snores. Maybe she has sleep apnea. I don't know. All right, so the black where it says My Heart Belongs to You, it's going to be easy. We do need to worry about all of these little sort of cursive swashes and stuff, the glyphs, but that's okay. We can come back and make sure that we get all of that out. So here inside of these letters, I'm gonna take it out. She's so loud. Oh my gosh. She wakes me up in the middle of the night still. Oh, and last night it was so cold. So she could go out and do her thing. But she's like a nervous dog. She is a nervous dog. Like she gets all strung out. Like, oh my god, I need to go out. It's not like you can ignore her. So I think it was 3 times last night. The one in the middle of the night was not welcome. But, you know, you do what you do for our dogs. And I love them. Okay, so I think I've got all of that done. My heart belongs to you. Let's have a look at the other pieces here. So this one is the Valentine that we're going to put on the front of the card. If I can get all of this vinyl off of my fingers. There we go. I actually cut this out several times, so we'll just cut out one, or we'll just weed one. Okay. So, and as I mentioned earlier in the week, this holographic vinyl does weed a little differently. It is a little more like metallic, feels different. And this one has like an outline all around. So we're going to grab that outline just like that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Whoops. I was trying to get it all in one piece, but I didn't. Eh. That's the one thing I don't like about I don't like sticky things just in general, and that's why I tend to not use vinyl, but that's just me, I guess. And then we're just going to take out the inside of those letters. So that's going to be on the front. Now let's have a look at this. Where is it? The hearts. It's going to look a little weird because we've got hearts kind of all over and they look a little bit misplaced, but they are going to work out well. See that? Now she's awake. She's awake now. I just want to make sure I got all of the hearts that are in there. All right, you. Missy. I want to thank my friend Nancy Cooliga because she sent me an email about the dogs barking, and it was really, I thought, good. She mentioned using a water bottle. Well, one night, I'll tell you this story. One night, it was kind of late at night, and they were fighting. Benji was fighting with the with Lola, and I didn't know what to do. We were in the kitchen, and so I just took the water. Honest to God, I took the sprayer from the sink, and I just turned it on, and I sprayed the heck out of them. I just, because I didn't have a spray bottle, and it worked. It worked great, but it was just kind of funny that that it worked. I mean, I had a big mess afterwards, but they stopped. And so I thought, well, I guess that advice is really going to work for me. So I have to get a spray bottle. But yeah, they didn't like to be sprayed in the heat of their argument. Okay, so here is My Heart Belongs to Me. And then here is the second layer that's going to go over, like basically over it. So this is what you do when you have two layers, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take transfer tape that's the size of this. I felt like Goldie Hawn in that movie. I forget what the movie's called. Overboard, maybe. Where she's spraying everybody, fire, fire, fire. It was humorous because normally I'm not pretty happy about them fighting, right? So, okay, we're going to put the transfer tape right on there. And we're going to burnish it. Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Burnish it like this. Yes, darling. We're going to also do that on the back. Now we're going to remove the back just like we always do, right? But instead of placing it onto our substrate, we are going to add our second layer. Super easy, but I think scary for some people. All right. All right. So now there is our My Heart Belongs to You on the transfer tape, and here is the second one. So we're going to sort of hold it over and make sure we get it correctly placed so that the hearts are all in the right place. There we go. Pretty good. Again, burnish. Lift it up. Burnish on the back. Now we do need that piece here. So we're going to remove it, and with it, both layers. I skipped a little bit of the burnishing, so some of them are not coming off. Whoops. This one didn't come off, so we'll put that on after. All right, and let's line it up. Here, it looks good. And I love vinyl on cardstock. I'm so glad that we started using it because it makes things look so good. I mean, I like the pens. Of course I like the pens, but it's so nice and bold. And it just looks so, I don't know, professional to me. I also like iron-on. Don't get me wrong. I like the iron-on on there too. I was trying to use iron-on on tomorrow's project, but I was having a little bit of problem when I was putting it together, so I hope I'm going to be able to do that for tomorrow. Okay, almost done here. All right, and we do have one little heart that didn't stick, so let's go ahead and remove that and put it here. All right, and then on the outside piece, I'm going to do our Valentine. And I'm just going to, now this, I think the outside piece, you could definitely do different, like if you want to put some stickers or something like that, or hearts or something, but I didn't get to that point yet. So if you guys think of something, put it on there and then show me what you got. Show me what you got. Okay. So I think maybe I picked the wrong color for the outside, but oh well, you live, you learn. All right, there we go. So maybe the outside, not the best color. Maybe I should have chosen in black or maybe a different base color. But so here it is, Valentine, and you open it up. My heart belongs to you. What do you think, guys? I think it's pretty clever. We went from a what do you call it? A ugly frog to a fairly pretty Valentine, and it didn't take much at all, just a few color changes and some tricks with the contouring. And again, just if you came in a little bit late, I will give you this file. In fact, I'm going to save it right now, and I'll give you the file. But let's call it Heart Belongs to You, or Fancy Heart. I don't know what to call it. Funfold Heart. Heart Valentine. All right. And I'm going to choose it as a card. And I also choose it as Valentine's Day and save it. And I will share this with you when we get off of the off of the live. And just so that you know, if you can't open it, because I have been having in the past few weeks, I've been having problems with sharing files. So if it's not openable, if you cannot open it, go to images and then go to all images and image sets. All right. And we use the word crazy. How I feel half the time. Crazy. And we went to crazy cool cards and we chose this very kind of boring looking card and we made it our own. Isn't that great? There are also, by the way, while you're in here, there are also some pretty awesome cards, including ones that are interactive and they're just really cute. So you definitely want to come here and have a look. This one here is a baseball diamond. Like, so it's you open it up and it shows the baseball. So, and then you just add it to canvas, and then we just went ahead and made the changes in colors and contours, and we came up with this cutesy thing. All right. So that's it. That's it. Isn't that great? I love it. I'm hooked. I think it looks real pretty. So I think that I will be making more of these. The other thing is, if you wanted to make it even better, even bigger sort of thing, you can put two of these together. So and I was playing around with this a little bit. So if you take one of the sides here, you can put the hearts together like this. Let me just bring you down here so you can see. So if you wanted to, I mean, you'd have to change maybe the way that you do that piece, but you can put two together like this. So when somebody opens this up, they'd go like this and like this, you see? And then you'd have your saying maybe a little bit differently. That's where I was going on this. And what I did was I swapped out this heart with a square. So I started thinking, okay, well, I could take, these are not the same size, but I could take this square and do it this way, and then I'd have two hearts. Boom, boom. And that is a pretty fabulous Valentine as well. But that is obviously, you just double up, and I like the square bar part, but you could also do it with just not changing it out and doing the heart. All right. And that is the end, believe it or not, of today's lesson. Boy, that went quick. Tomorrow again, we're doing Freebie Friday, and we're going over to Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, and we're doing a really cool lantern card. So definitely get over there. Their website is just simply Bearly, BEARLY, barely.art. And you will see under SVGs that they have a bunch of freebies from for the Lunar New Year, also known as the Chinese New Year, but it's the Lunar New Year, and that starts on February 1st, which is next Tuesday. Wow, it's almost February. So thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoyed this. Look out for the free file, see if you can open it. And what's the other thing I want to tell you? Last day, get your name in for the giveaway for a Cricut Bright Pad Go, at least for January, and then we'll start all over again in February. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was understandable and that you try it. Okay? Take care.